Hey everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling, and it is Sunday. Oh, it's Sunday morning, and I'm barely awake, but this has sort of been on my mind. You guys, I've been on YouTube a while, and it's tough getting new content out there, and so I've sort of had Waylon on my mind as of late. I just love his mind, how he thinks, how he creates, crap strategies. Well, I wanted to have a little fun and I wanted to try to create something that is way out of Ken's norm. So, what I'm going to show you today is it's based on Waylon's hard way, how he does it, but I'm doing it differently, and I'm calling it the abacus, the hard way abacus, and I'll show you why when I get over there. It's just a different way to do this. So if you're into hard ways, or if you believe you can throw hard ways, uh, this might be for you. I have won off camera probably 10 times. Um, Sometimes I have to use some of this bankroll, but I've always come out so far. Now, 10 runs is nowhere near. You throw this on that win craps, and sooner or later it'll peg down just like any of them will. But the really reason I'm doing this is not to get somebody to like it, love it, play it. I'm just trying to be creative outside of my own body, just something different that I would normally never do. But I'm sort of digging it, and I'm calling it the abacus, and I'll show you why when I get over to the table. So, without any further ado, see, I can't do my point. You know how that's it? My point, be great and all that. This damn camera, which is right there, I can't never get it right. So, without any further ado, uh, let me see which one I want to go to. I think that one. Here we go. There we are. All right, Acus. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how Waylon did it, and then how I'm going to do it. Okay. So Waylon would come out with $25 on each of these, but then he would come out with 25 on the 4, 6, 8, 10, and he'd cap it at 30. Obviously, if a soft way comes like an 8, he loses the hard 8, but he gains 35. So he gains 10 on that. So he never loses over here. The only way he loses over here is with the 7. But when the 7 comes, you lose 100 here and 110 here. Then he ladders everything. And if the 7 comes out now it's lose 200 there, 200 there. There. But if the hard way, it's all about a hard way. Just give me a hard way and I'm fine. Okay. So I've decided to do it a little bit different. Okay. 2, 3, 4. I got a $5,000 bankroll. Now, the beauty into this, you can pay, because I believe you can play hard ways at $1. Okay. Um, Fives for sure, because I've never been a hard way guy. This is why this is sort of way outside of my box. And so if you guys think I'm nuts, you can tell me so. And I ain't going to hurt my feelings because I'm just trying to be creative as a provider. And you get to go along in my brain, see how I think. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I still start out with that. But remember, like if you wanted to do it with ones, I think you only need a couple $100. So this is really versatile as far as the rack goes. But me, I like getting on, getting off. I'm always an advocate of a bigger bankroll so you can get off. Okay. All right. So let's say the 8 comes. I'm going to lose the 8. So I have to come back out with 2. Well, I can be blindfolded. You can set these up any way you want to. I can be blindfolded and come and look at my abacus and tell what I'm down. Base don't count. I've got 1 extra. That means I'm down $25. That's all it means. So The rest is my money out there, but I'm only down one. What I'm looking for is the 410, whatever is the weakest link, whichever's got least chips on it, has to cover all my losses. So let's say I had lost and I'm looking like this. Let's say I was looking like that. Let's say all these soft ways came, right? Easy ways. I can look at this really quick. And probably if you do this at a real table, you want to be as close to that middle as you can get so you can see this. And probably not a table that's overloaded, that's got 28 hard ways on it. You got to be able to see your bet, right? So I know base don't count. So I know I've lost two, I've lost three, I've lost 4 and 5. That's it. I can tell immediately I've lost $125. Well, this would pay me 175 because right now it's the weakest link. God help me if I hit any one of those. Are you with me? Now, on a 7 out, it wipes everything. You come right back where you were and add one on everything. So if I 7'd out, I would come back exactly like that, except now you got to add one to everything, which lets me know I'm down 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But now the weakest link is that 4. So 10 times 7, 50 times 7 is 350. Well, I'm only down 25, 50, 75, 100, 100. I'm sorry, I'm down 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 25 is less than the 350. As long as my weakest link will cover my abacus losses, I'm fine. Now all I want is a hard way of any one of them. I don't care. And as soon as we get that, we can assess everything. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's just begin. The worst thing that can happen to you, I guess, is if you get an easy way, easy way, easy way, easy way, 7, easy way, 7, 7, easy way, 7, 7. But that's why I got that bankroll sitting there. All right, so here we go. We just need a hard way. You're always working. There's a 5. There's an 8. Okay, they do come. You got 4 shots in 36 of one of those hard ways coming. You got 6 ways to clean you out total. You got 4 ways to win one of those. And then you got probably 18 soft ways. Let's see. You got 2, 4, 6, 4 is 10, and another 2, 10. You got 12 soft ways that it's going to work against you. So you're definitely the dog. But the beauty in this thing, I only need one. I just need one freaking hard way before I go broke. That's it. And you don't have to ladder back down. This is sort of like a ladder up, but I don't have to come back down and mess with that up and down ladder. So we get the 8. That pays 9 of those, right? 9 times 25 is 225. 225. Put your money back in the rack. In 2 rolls on this happenstance, I'm up to 25. I never got further than my 100. Now, the 10 times that I've done it so far, I think I burned all the greens and I got into the blacks a little bit, but I never got into this 2000. Okay. Not that it can't happen. Listen, you put this on that damn computer that John has, and you're going to see it go sooner or later. I mean, all of them will, right? But anyway, I'm up 225 at the moment. So if that's your paycheck, somewhere between $200 or $300, you're done. But let's say it ain't. Let's say you need a little bit more. Well, now you get to keep going. Okay. Huh. And of course, this ain't going to happen to you all the time. It just won't. But this has sort of been what's happening to me in this is my 11th time doing it. This is sort of the way it's been working. So that's going to give me The same thing. That'll give me 225. And just like that, this would go back in the rack. I'm up 450 bucks. Okay. 450 should be anybody's paycheck. Anybody's. You don't need to do any more. But let's say you are up 425. Let me change some of these into greens. Let me show you. This is important. This is important. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to keep 100 right here. I'm going to get 300 in greens. I don't even know if I have 300 in greens. Yeah, I do over here in my stash. Okay, so let me show you. Remember, this is all profit right now. What I can do is rack that 100 and see what I can do with that. You could have left with your 450, or you could call it excess. Okay. When I was doing my paycheck show, 150 was the minimum. So let's just go ahead and lock up my day's pay. Okay. You have to, right? So I have this to deal with. Let's see if I can make it work. Hey, look at that. Aces, but we don't have anything. That's 3 in a row. There's a 4. So now you lose the 4. The weak link is now the 10. We go ahead and do that. That lets me know I've only lost 1, because everything, you don't count base. I've only lost 1. There's a 9. Doesn't count. And the beauty in the hard ways versus the horns is it's 7 or the soft way or the hard way. You can keep rolling for a while. There's a 5. 5s don't hurt. There's a 6, but a 6 does. So we come back out with 2. Okay. You see where I'm going with that. Now, if this obviously is not going to be enough if we go on a string. Okay, so I'll show you what you could have done. Also, I'm just giving you a couple options once you're up, but we'll just see if we can make that happen. There's a 6. We probably won't be able to. Yeah, we ain't going to be able to because we only have 1 left. But if you played it this way, and there's your 8, you can't come back out. And you can take this for 175 profit. But let's do it a little bit different. We had like 300 and we locked 150 because that was a 450 win, right? So now you can do it this way if you want. There's those aces. There's a 6. You lose the 6. Just replace it. Okay, you can't count with your abacus now, but you're in excess. Okay, so any win right now, maybe you put lammers. If you get into the excess, you put lammers to let you know what you're down. You're only down 1. Okay, on this case, we're not going to ladder it because we're in excess. We don't have to. Okay, there's a 6. I'm still going to be in good shape with any easy way or any hard way. There's an 8. Remember, this is excess. Okay, this is excess. There's another 6. We got several shots, and you can stop your excess at any time. Okay, and there's the 7. We have enough to come back out 1 time. There's the 10. Okay, you're done. Take this 3, rack it. So there was your 150 guaranteed. 75. You gave it a shot. Now, everybody knows what I would have done. Everybody knows what I would have done. When I had the 450, done. I would have left the table. The end. So now let's just play it a little, just maybe 1 more run see if we get into trouble. But this has sort of been pretty normal as of late. Um, so we'll just keep this profit here. We'll go out here just to see if I can get into some weird scenarios. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what I'm trying to do. There's a 4. So we come back out with 2. Actually, let's keep that there. Let's use the rack. Okay, again, that lets me know I've only lost 1. Anything over base is what you've lost. Abacus, you can see it easily, unless you're way over at the table and you can't see, and there's 20 million people going. So I think the closer, the better off you'll be. There's a 426. Okay, right now the weak link is the 10, but the 10 would pay me $175 and it would cover them 2 losses with a profit. So you're just hoping for any hard way. There's the 7. Now, when the 7s come, you have to replace it and add 1. So let's do it this way. These 2, I got to come back with 2 and then add 1. These I lose and I add 1. So on a total loss, you add 1 unit all the way. So wherever you was at, add a unit. So now I can see that I've lost 2, 3, 4, 5. I've lost 6. The weak link right now is still yeah, it's still the 10. But it would cover me like a big dog. I'm not worried. All I want is there's a 9. I just need a hard way now. That's it. But when these 7s come too, that's tough too. So this 3 goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This 2 goes 1, 2, 3. This 3 goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this 2 goes 1, 2, 3. Okay, what am I down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But a 3 hit 75 times 7 is still, I'm in good shape. See, I can count it. I know I'm in good shape, but I don't want to get too far, but I do need a hard way. There's an 8. There's a 7. All right, 4. Let me get some quarters here. $400. This is also showing what can happen. And it has happened to me a few times. So this 4 becomes 5. This 4 becomes 5. This 4 becomes 5. And this 3 becomes 4. Okay. There's a 6. So that 6 becomes 7. There's a 9. There's the hard 4. Again, this is about as far as I've ever been. I still got 2,000, 3,000. I'm maybe half of my bankroll, right? But let's see. The weak link was actually the 10. But now I got $125 over here times 7, which is $875. Okay. So now we'll just bring everything down. Now, if you wanted to continue, just start over at base. But me, let's see what we did. We got into a little trouble, but not like big time. I think we did burn half. So let's put all of our money back so we can look at our rack. Okay, let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's our rack set up. So what have we won? We've won 3. And that's it. That's this whole thing. I call it the abacus. You're dealing with nothing but hard ways. Each unit over base tells you what you're down. And whatever your wink link is has to cover. If it can't, let's say this thing got weird. Let's say you're there and then the 6 lost. Then you're at 2 and it lost again. I'm being a little facetious here, but now you're at 3. You lost. You're at 4. I still know there's base. Hell, let's say I'm down 4 units. Any one of these 10 or 2s or 10 or 4s will cover it plus some. But let's say it was really weird. Like that. Let's see. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That can't cover it. It can only cover 7 of them. If you get in a weird situation like that, then you're going to have to just automatically make it not so weak. I hope that made sense to you. If you get in a weird situation where you've lost more than the weakest link can cover, add 1 to it so it can. So then if the weakest link gets hit, great. You get it all back and you're in profit. God help you if one of these hit. That's the whole thing behind this thing. And so that's about 11-0 for me. Doing this. I call it the abacus, the hard way abacus. Now, listen, I want y'all to be gentle with me because I am not used to thinking so far outside the box. I don't, very rarely do I ever play the hard way when I'm at the casino anyway. Let me get back to this. There you go. And so it is, without question, very new to my thinking. Now you saw sort of Waylon's way. He doesn't lose on the hard or on the soft ones. He actually wins a few bucks on the soft ones. But when the 7 happens, well, he goes down double me. And so it's just a little tweak. And I'm calling it the abacus. So as y'all be gentle with me, tell me what you think. I'm just trying to be a creative guy. You know, the way I am, everybody knows I'm conservative. There's only a few ways I play. I win money, get out. But I'm trying to have a little fun. At the same time, give something that might be of value. But I'll let you guys tell me that now. You can sit there and go, yeah, well, the better way to do the hard way is this, 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 this. I'm sure of it. Because remember, my brain don't think that way. Never has. I'm just trying to get it to think that way. But so far, I'm 11-0 and being able to get anything over 300 bucks. I'm 11-0 right now. But the very next time I get on there, I could get 7-7, softway, 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 7-7, softway, softway, 7-7, and boom. I know that too. But so far, so good. So anyway, KenKnowsGambling@gmail.com, or you can leave me a comment if you want. I'm looking for critiques. If you're gonna be negative with me, just just be gentle, man. I'm a big burly bear, but be soft about it if you're gonna blast me. I'm just trying to do something different. And I hope y'all appreciate that. Anyway, that is the hard way abacus. So until the next time, I hope you enjoyed it. Where's my finger? I can't never get that right now. Be great. See ya. Bye.